Hello everybody, this is Attorney Shaparali and we're going to discuss a little bit about denials at the US Embassy or also INA 221G administrative processing at the US Embassy. As you know, in order for you to come to the United States, you need a visa stamp on your passport. What the visa does is actually, unless you're a green card holder, a citizen and things like that, but we are talking for people who are visiting or coming on their H1Bs or H4, you need to have a stamping at the US Embassy. That's what they call the visa. The purpose of the visa is actually to bring you to the port of entry, and at the port of entry, then a decision will be made to actually allow you in, and this is where you get usually an I-94. Now it's online. You have to check it, by the way, as soon as you come in, punching your passport, etc., to get the exact date. Lately, we have been seeing a lot of people getting scared to go for visa stamping because it is a necessity for them to come back, and they have good reasons to be worried about it because, for one, now the US Embassy, which is controlled by the State Department, has been kind of reviewing cases in a very different way. For example, we have situations where people have an H1B approved, they have their 797A or 797B form, still when they go for stamping, they get a denial. There are many reasons for that. For one, they review the case completely. For example, let's say you are working with a consulting company, the end client letter is not good, etc. They can deny your case. Or they can call the company and ask them questions about your employment, and if they are not able to match what is on your petition, you are going to see yourself getting a denial. So there are no secrets actually to overcome that, except make sure you have all your documents properly in place when you go to the interview, and some documents you need the original. However, you don't really need the original of the 797 notice if you're coming on an H1B, for example, but it's good to have a copy of it. The second thing not second, but the other thing that we are seeing a lot is the INA 221G. It's been a headache for years now, but now more and more it's being used kind of in a way to block the issuance of visas at a faster rate. So some people will go, everything is proper, and they will go for a vacation or go visit their family or for an emergency. And when they go for the stamping, they don't get a denial, but their case gets stuck in administrative processing. And ultimately, what it does, especially if you have a job here to come back to, depends what company you're working with, you might get stuck there and the company say, hey, we don't want you anymore, unfortunately, because we cannot wait on you. And that becomes another problem. By the time they approve the case and they try to confirm the job, you're already out of the job. So there are ways to avoid this, but unfortunately, it's a case-by-case basis. And we are also seeing cases where people have a criminal background issue. For example, some cases which happened years ago, which you have not had any issues with to get a stamp, now is becoming a major issue under the zero tolerance memo of the Trump administration. So if you're planning to travel and go for a stamping, or if you're trying to get a stamp to come to the United States at the US Consulate, it's always good to talk to an experienced immigration lawyer to go over your case, especially if you have to go outside and come back. Before you travel, we highly recommend that you talk to a lawyer who knows how the things goes there and kind of guide you. Although there's not much that can be done, except if you have been denied, then, for example, we can fight a case or a waiver or things like that. But at least you will know what are your chances to come back, and that will make you that you can make an intelligent decision before you go outside and just go for stamping and get stuck out there. Now, these are the rules mostly for employment based, but you also have for visitor visas. Those are very different because sometimes you think it's difficult, you go there and it's easy. Sometimes you think it's easy and then you go there, it becomes difficult. And I have another video talking about the visitor visa and the difficulties that people are facing. But the US Consulate issues a stamping is a major issue. Before you go, make sure you have all your documents in place. We recommend having a copy of your petition if you can. a current letter of employment, and also have someone available to answer the questions in case the State Department calls the company or the end client if you're working through a layer system through a consulting company. So if you do all this, hopefully you can go on your vacation and come back, and the coming back will be a smooth run. Just for information, for those who have already a H1B visa stamp on their passport and they have done a transfer to another company, there's no need to really go for stamping. You just use the same stamp with your new approval notice and come back at the airport. They will give you your I-94. Of course, it's online. And so there's no need to go for another one. However, for people who have DUI, we have these rules of DUI that where you have to do for medical tests, etc. Then they will automatically invalidate that stamp on your passport. So we have a video on that too, and you can check it. And please subscribe to our channel. Hopefully I will keep updating. Lately I have not updated a lot because I've been a little bit traveling, and but now we're back on track. So please make sure, if you need help, give us a call, 510-742-5887. And also the H1B season is starting soon, so please give us a call. If you're a company or you're an individual, you want to do your H1B, feel free to reach out to our office, 510-742-5887. The website is piralilaw.com or attorneyonair.com. You can check on the bottom of this video. I will post it. And again, don't forget to subscribe and check on the alert. And also, anything I'm telling you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Thank you.